This is my drawing of Carnage, and today I'm going to guide you through each of the steps so that you could draw this yourself. So grab a pen and paper and let's get started. We're going to begin today's lesson on the top center of the page with the top edge of the eye. So let's start over on the left. We're going to curve this up and then in. And I want to break up the edge of the eye. So going back, just adding these little points going across. So making this look a little bit more organic. Bend this across towards the top. Bend this around. I'm just going to curl this up and then in. Let's go back down towards the bottom, draw the bottom edge of the eye, going up, let's add a point coming down, going across and then down. Just going to add a point. I'm working our way around the side and then up. Pull this back down, going up and then around. Now let's just close off the top. We're going to go up and then bend this up towards that top point. Now over on the left side, I'm going to draw the profile edge of the head coming down towards the teeth. So we'll start up here, bend this around and out, pull that in, put this out, and then down. Now I want to add the socket for the teeth. We're going to go up and then down. Now it's going to add these little sockets going all the way across, just underneath the eye, and work our way over towards the right. Just going to add a couple more coming down. And then from here, it's going to round this out, pull this up. Now this is the top edge of the mouth, so we're going to add some folds and wrinkles. Going up, add a longer one. We'll add one more, going up. And then we're going to open up the jaw. We're going to step down, curve this around, and then down. Bend this in. Let's round up the mouth, come all the way down towards the bottom, and then curve that out towards the chin. Now I'm going to go back and add that dripping detail around the eye. So let's start up here, and it's around, come in towards the eye. I'm just going to blend this down, continue along the top, going around that top point. And I want to splash this out towards the right side. So I'm going to round this out, come in, go all the way around and out. Going past the side of the head, bend this in towards the mouth. I'm just going to work our way around the corner of the mouth and then bend that down. Now let's add those teeth in between each of the sockets. From this point, bend the tooth going out and then down. Taper that up to that second point. And I want to vary the length of the teeth, going a little bit longer, adding some shorter ones. Now I'm just going to work our way across towards the right side. Now right here, we can change the angle, coming down and out. Now inside this space, we're going to stretch some of that cartilage. We're going to start from the very top, bend this in and then down. Let's go back up to the top. We're going to curve in the opposite direction so it's thinner in the center. Let's continue, adding a few more. Now right here, we're just going to come down about halfway and then back up. And then from the bottom, go up and then down. Just going to continue all the way up towards the corner of the mouth. Let's go back down to the bottom and finish off the chin. I'm just going to round this out, pull that in, step back, curve this down towards the chin, round up the chin, and then bend that up. Let's create an overlap. Stepping down, bend this in and up, go across, and then out. Now let's layer in the jaw. We're going to step back, curve this up, and then out, round up the jaw, and then bend that all the way around, and then in. Let's go back down, draw in the neck, bend this up, and then in, step back, just add a fold. Now I'm going to add that same splash detail across the bottom of the jaw. I'm going to start up here, come around, add a little curve and a wave, coming down towards the bottom, go up and in, and then back down. And we want to continue across the bottom of the neck, just adding these waves. Let's go down to the bottom and add that gum line. We'll start right here, bend this around and in. We'll add these curves coming around. Again, just varying the size. And just pull that in towards the inside of the jaw. Let's add those teeth. From this point, I'm going to add a large tooth going up. Taper that down. And continue to add some more teeth. And as you come in towards the inside of the mouth, you can go a little bit smaller. Let's go back and finish off the top of the head. We're going to step in, curl the head going up, and then in. I'm going to create an overlap. To create a bump, we're going to go up and across. Let's bend the head going around. I'm just going to pull that down in behind that splash detail, and then continue across the bottom. Now up here, we're going to add a fold, coming down across the back of the neck, step up, curves down, and then out. Let's add some saliva stretching across from the top teeth to the bottom. So we're going to start from this tip, bend this in, and then down. Go back up to the top, we go narrower in the center, and wider across the bottom. Let's add a few more drips from the tip, coming down, and then up. Let's add another one, a little bit shorter. Now let's add in the tongue. We'll start up here, bend this up, in behind the saliva, continue down, kind of bend this out and up, bend this up towards the top, and then curl that out towards the tip. Let's work our way across the bottom of the tongue. So we're going to taper this so it gets wider as you come back in towards the mouth. And then we're just going to bend that down. Let's add some saliva inside the tongue. We start from the very top and add a wave going all the way around towards the bottom. Add some across the top. And a little bit more across the bottom. Let's add a few spots. Now we're going to draw the teeth across the back side in between the front teeth. So we're going to add a point coming down and up, just going in between each tooth. Add one more on the inside. And we'll draw the back side of the mouth. We'll start up at the very top, bend this down towards the tongue. Now I'm just going to add a few gaps. I'm going to go back and add some saliva dripping down from the tongue, starting from the end. Come down, and work our way in. And we're going to add that row of teeth in behind. So in between each tooth across the bottom, we'll add these points. Let's go back and add some more splashes across the face. These little circles. And we want to vary the size. Some ovals. And we'll sign out art and add a splash of color, and that's pretty much it. There's our illustration of Carnage. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, you might want to check out this video over here. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.